Welcome to Biomech Time. Today we're going to talk about fire energy in human body, and here is the video. Good.
Fire energy in human body. Body features and spiritual and behavioral manifestations. A fire energy type person has a fire's natural character. The hot fire energy makes everything active. It makes plants blossom. Ancestors called this divergent energy the fire energy. The shape for fire is reversed, triangle. So a person who has a lot of fire energy has a fire-shaped face and body, wide at the top and narrow at the bottom, which is affected by fire's going up energy. Spiritual and behavioral wise, the fire energy type person is bustling, blossoming, and brave. The fire energy type person could do well at jobs that require being bustling, blossoming, and brave, such as actors and actresses, salespersons, athlete, artists, fortune tellers, etc. A fire energy type person has a relatively big and strong heart and small intestine because much fire energy is reserved in the organs that correspond to the fire energy. Lack of fire energy, the heart cannot diverge blood to all parts of the body and the small intestine cannot digest food, both of which are unhealthy. A yin energy type person has a bigger and stronger heart, while a yang energy type person has a bigger and stronger small intestine. Due to the controlling sequence, fire energy controls metal energy. The fire energy type person has a relatively small and weak organ that correspond to the metal energy, including lungs and large intestines. The power to merry mood, bright, and brilliant comes from the heart, so the fire energy is related to propriety and love. The power to digest comes from the small intestine, so the fire energy is related to dissolve, spread, and diverge. A fire energy type person can relatively easily make merry mood, bright and brilliant, and can relatively easily dissolve, spread, and diverge. However, due to the lack of metal energy caused by the controlling sequence, the fire energy type person can overheat and burn out fast. Examples and diagnosis of a person's state who has unbalanced fire energy. We describe symptoms and diagnosis of lack of fire energy. These symptoms are more severe in summer and during 8 a.m. to noon. Psychosocial manifestations. Lack of fire energy can manifest as not being proper, i.e., overly exaggerated and luxurious, overly smiley, overly enjoying red, rude, impolite, haughtiness, easily startled, palpitations, cowardice, or being overly brave. It can also manifest as not being able to make merry mood, bright and brilliant, and not being able to dissolve and spread and diverge. Physical manifestations. Lack of fire energy can manifest as body symptoms such as heart abnormality and heart disease, small intestine disease, pain along the heart and or small intestine meridians, abnormality in other body areas related to the fire energy, red face, bitter or burnt body smell, excessive hot feeling, exhaustion with heat, swollen face, acne, sciatic nerve pain, chest xiphoid process pain, stammering, dumbness, fur on the tongue, eye congestion and or stool like goat stool, nasal bleeding with red face. Hiccups are the relevant reflex for replenishing the fire energy to be divergent, which can also be treated as a sign for the lack of fire energy. Areas in the body that relate to the fire energy include heart, small intestine, areas along the heart and small intestine meridians, areas along the governor meridian, elbow joint, scapula, upper arm, pinky, tongue, blood. Any pain, sensitivity to touch, illness in these areas is an indication of a lack of fire energy. Heart meridian yin, from inner armpit, ji kun, to pinky's inner finger edge, shao chang, root point, where the heart meridian is ju ke. Small intestine meridian yang, from pinky's outer fingernail edge, shao zi, to the cheek and ear, ting gong. Root point of the small intestine meridian is guanyin, governor meridian, from the inside upper lip, yin chuo, to anus, chang chiang. Deep fire energy illness could show up on the governor meridian. The root point of a meridian is the acupoint on the meridians closest to the internal organ. If there is a problem with the internal organs, pressing the root point will be sensitive or painful. Pulse diagnosis. The standard method for diagnosis of the lack of fire energy is through checking pulse. The fire energy lacking pulse is like putting water on fire. Fire dwindles and might come back or not. It can also feel like poking the fire with the tips of a two sharp hook from the inside to the outside. So in the ancient days, people called it guomek, the hooking pulse. Other clues. The small universe of the human body is closely related to the larger cosmos, and problems in the larger cosmos also reflect problems in our small universe. If there are symptoms of the fire energy deficiency in your environment, not being divergent and proper, such as apathy or overly extravagant and luxurious, overly enjoy red, rude, impolite, haughtiness, or cowardice in your environment, let's first check whether we have a problem of fire energy deficiency and whether we have managed to be divergent and proper. Nature also gives us clues. For example, sometimes disasters caused by excessive heat occur in the environment, such as a heat wave, excessive burning, volcanic eruptions, etc. Then, when we see an extreme heat-related disaster or hear about a heat-related disaster on the news, we should check whether we lack fire energy and whether we have managed to be proper and maintain relationship with a warm heart. Methods for nourishing fire energy. Pulse management. We can stimulate acupoints to release bad energy stuck in the fire energy meridians and make space for good fire energy to come in. In a balanced yin-yang state, for the heart, yin problems, Xiao Chang is the acupoint to stimulate for small intestine, yang problems. Shaozi is the acupoint to stimulate. For unbalanced yin-yang state, Hua Shi is the acupoint to stimulate. Applying pressure at the acupoint is a simple way for stimulation. Needling is an advanced stimulation method and should be applied with caution under guidance. Heating up body. Applying heat to areas of the body that are experiencing symptoms of fire energy deficiency can increase circulation and help restore fire energy. Regimen. Foods associated with fire energy are bitter and burnt taste foods. We can take these foods to supplement fire energy. In application, we should also consider the yin-yang attributes of the foods, i.e., for lack of yin energy, one should take yin energy food. Here are some foods associated with fire energy. Grains, red sorghum. Fruits, grapefruit, ginkgo nut, sunflower seed. Vegetables. Most vegetables, bitter, lingchi mushrooms. Beverages. Coffee, green tea, hot chocolate, alcohol. Meats. Goat, turkey, deer, heart meat, small intestine meat. Spices. Caramel. Note, the taste of food may vary in different regions, weather conditions, farming and process methods, etc. Please check the taste of your food to decide its energy. Exercises and activities. We can use basic respiration by abdominal cavity and do scapula movement to supplement fire energy. Environment. To supplement fire energy, we can add red color to the environment, such as adding red decorations, wearing red clothes, using red colored items, etc. We can also increase reverse triangle-shaped objects and reduce water drop-shaped objects. Listen to the kruzang, harp, goyegum music can also help replenish the fire energy. Virtue and behavioral alignment. If there is a lack of fire energy, we should consider whether we have achieved divergence and propriety from the perspective of virtue and behavior. We should be warm-hearted to people and pay attention to our etiquette to be polite, respectful, and courteous, and dress appropriately.
Okay, the video talk a lot about fire energy, and we wear red fire energy.
Yeah, so we brought fire energy to the audience.
Yeah.
So, do you have any question about fire energy?
I think fire energy has layers, right? So can you explain a bit about different levels of fire energy?
So how fire energy related to braveness? And you can just imagine candle and the outside very bright and then collect people's eyes. So naturally can see fire, everybody want to see fire. But the inside, the fire really didn't move. and very twinkle. And because I think it's sacrificing energy. So we give something to other people, and then we calculate, okay, how much I give you and how much I can reward or gain from you. But real fire energy is no kind of a defense something, because that means didn't think about rewarding and didn't think about like retake, just to give. So like parents love a kid, and then kids really didn't follow parents much, then they're angry, upset. How much I put my effort for you, but you didn't give me like that? So we don't defend our something, our resources, and then we can be brave, So that's why I always think of fire energy. If I see, I can also remind them God's energy and like Creator's energy. Just give, and then give chance us, and then trust us how much we can do, but didn't take like consider rewarding. So that causes trust. And in our life, usually I'm very happy, because actually I'm fire energy person, and people ask questions to me. Even the difficult moment, how can you maintain your happiness? I just say, probably angel card. I trust, not me, I trust not like so many, but I trust the Creator. The Creator arranged me like this moment. Probably if I do very well, an angel card help me. That moment also Creator arranged. So why I can be happy? No defense. So also if somebody steal my resources, probably that was originally not mine. That's also arrangement. And then so let just the person steal, and because everything we from who? Everything from not from ourselves, actually.
We came here with nothing.
Yes.
Why do we get all these?
Yeah. So I think that's my way of learning fire energy.
Okay, it's interesting. And then think about yin and yang. The yin fire energy, the heart, related to make bright, brilliant love.
Yeah, happiness.
And then happiness. Then the yang fire energy kind of on the outside is dispersion, divergence. So you see it from one fire. It already has yin and yang inside.
Sure.
I feel like that's reminding us of both. Yeah, I think you touched a lot of things, like how do we if we really don't like someone, how do we love someone we don't like, right? You said already, like don't defend yourself, don't calculate too much. So there's an arrangement. You just be good, then the past will reveal.
Yeah, not much a conventional thought.
Right.
Like a baby. Baby doesn't mind, just go to criminal. Okay, and the criminal surprising, but somebody trust, and then the person also can change.
Yeah. So I feel in this world we need more fire energy.
Yeah.
So we like post kind of trauma.
Yeah.
Well, COVID-19 is kind of a traumatizing period. It's kind of where kind of the has been so long, and then people are so segregation, right? So like social distancing.
We can think where we came from. Probably then we can find out answer. Everybody where we came from. So I hope you probably put a link. I hope we share the story, and I read that article and feel a really good moment. So maybe we can put that article link. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So I think my understanding is we're created by a loving being. So really the love is where we come from, and we need to go there.
Yes.
We cannot just continue to distancing, segregation, shut down anymore.
Yes. Don't give up. Just have hope. One day our fire, our whole heart melt our enemy.
That's a very good way to put it. Good, because coldness is the enemy.
Yes.
No communication, coldness,
ignorance,
bad.
fighting.
Yeah, segregation is bad. Those are cold energy. But we need fire to melt those and make the world better.
Right.
Okay, I think that's our discussion for today.
Yeah, be happy.
Right.
Yeah, until next week, our meeting.
Right. So let's keep on applying Ion 5 elements in our daily life. Bye.
Bye.